Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today's video explains how Hytale handles lores, not as spoilers, not as theories, just how the story works, why it changed, and what players should expect in the future of Hytale. Okay, let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about it by groups, just summarizing it for you guys. Concept art. When Hytale was first released, the team released a huge amount of concept art that was existing, but it also created a false expectation. A lot of art that was never meant to be canon. Some of them was already outdated when it was shared to the public. Some ideas were inspired, not promised. Over time, entire concept sheets were dropped and changed, and the normal concept art exists to explore ideas, not lock them in. So the concept basically is concept art shows direction, not the final lore of the story. Now, the second thing they talked about is what's the Hytale lore change. Over the years, Hytale lore went through multiple drafts. Some versions didn't even work together. After the game was required, the team made a hard decision. Return to an early, more stable version of the lore, one that actually fits the engine they are skipping. That meant changing or removing ideas players never seen. Some of those ideas might return later, some might not. At the same time, they said they might keep what really matters. The characters like Tessa and Cora, I think they're still canon for the long term. And the lore, basically what they're trying to say is the lore was simplified so the game could actually exist. Hytale lore philosophy. The Hytale does not treat lores as a rule book. Lore is meant to inspire creativity, not block it, okay? That's interesting. There's canon foundations that were never changed, but everything above that stays flexible if needed. Most of the stories is discovered through exploration, like ruins, items, and different kind of areas, basically that's interesting. Different factions don't all understand the world the same. Truth depends on perspective. The world doesn't explain itself, players discover it. Another thing they talk about on the blog was the exploration full story campaign at early access. Lore exploration mode is intentionally light at first. Instead of cutscenes or a long dialogue, the story is told through discovery. The idea is for players to piece it together over time, which will actually change, especially the way towards V2 in the future. And yes, hints like Cursebreaker are international. Basically what they're trying to say is story is something you find, not something you are told. Changes in the past, Hytale lore changed too often, even entirely. Now changes are international and carefully reviewed. Not every change will make everyone happy, but they will make sure it stays consistent for the long-term stability. Until now, nothing in Hytale lore was truly locked. So basically what they're trying to say is lores become canon when players step into the water. This blog wasn't about revealing the tell story, it was about exploring how the story, survival, stability, and finally becomes real. Hytale lore criticized when players play the game. So basically what they're trying to say is the story begins when you step into the water and discover the game by yourself, actually piece by piece. That's how you discover and mix the story together. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. Until next time.